Hello children, this is the first lesson of your economics part in SST, and as you know that on previous day we discussed the first part of this chapter. Today the turn of the second part, and I think it is my anticipation that this chapter would finish today. We mentioned earlier that there is a village Palampur, Indian village, and probably it is in UP, western part. You can compare Agra, Mathura, Meerut, Alipur like that. This village is imaginary village, and it has so many qualities. What are required for an ideal village in the country India like us? We discussed and mentioned and learned some aspect of this village on previous day. Rest remaining part we will go ahead and we will discuss what other qualities this imaginary village Palampur has. So first come to this point, who will provide the labor? As you know that Palampur's village main activity is farming, and more than 75% of population of this village is engaged in farming work. Means they are farmer, they cultivating land and they growing food crops. Who will provide the labor? For farming activity, three components are very essential. First, land. Second, labor. And third is capital. So land is already available. It is a free gift of God, or you can say nature. Second part, land is productive and it will yield for our benefit, for money purpose, and to feed the people or family. Labor. When labor is added to the land and capital is also mixed, at that point we will get food grain or crops. So who will provide the labor? Labor class are the persons who have less land or who are landless. So to fulfill their family needs and basic requirements, they have to earn money, and to earn money they have to work in activities of the agriculture work. And the farmer who are middle class farmer or who own more land, they engaged or hire these laborers. Hire labor. They are willing to work for their behalf, and on daily basis they are getting paid for this purpose. So government has declared 4 years before that 300 rupees for a labor per day, means for 8 hours of work in a day. But in village Palampur that thing is not going to happen, because the works are less, but work seekers are more. So they are getting paid 200 are less than sometimes even 200. So the main point is that the persons who don't own money land are the persons who have less land. They are willing to give job as a laborer for this farming activities. That's all. Second, the capital needed in farming. Capital is required, land, labor, and capital. The three things are very essential for farming. So, this the capital needed in farming, that is essential, because for tilling, plowing work, to purchase seeds, high-yielding variety seeds, fertilizers, pesticide, herbicides, other things for farming equipment, tractor and winnowing, other things need capital. Capital through money lender, some people gets formal and informal sectors who giving money. Formal sector means bank. Through bank they can gets money for their farming work. The KYC is given by the government, Kisan credit card. The interest rate is very less, but in case they are not getting such kinds of loan through formal sector, then informal sector are also there, through their relative, through their friend, through money lenders, they take money. And in the condition when the crops is failed or something happened, the yield is not according to expectations, then it is very common that the person, means farmer, who own less amount of land or who are poor, they get trapped into debt trap, and it is very difficult, very painful to pay the amount back from the person to whom they have borrowed. Next, sale of the surplus farm product. First, after food grain is ready, cultivation is done, the farmer keeps for their family consumption for the whole year, and what is left surplus, it goes to the market for the selling. And for this money they got from the market, they do their other works, bedding, educations, medical needs, and other kinds of expenses which are required for the social responsibilities. That is done. Dairy, the other common activity. As you know that farming and agriculture, farming and cattle rearing both go hand in hand, because both supplement to one another. So farming is main occupation and other is the dairying. Dairy, milk and milk products. They rear cow, buffaloes, goats, sheep. So this they get milk and milk products for their own consumptions and to earn money for economic purpose also. Dairy product is a common activity in the village, and the surplus what are left after their consumption, they just sell in the market. As you know that Raiganj and Shahpur are the town and market not very far from this village. So they earn money apart from the farming. Their supplement economic activity is come from the dairy. Next is the example of small scale manufacturing in Palanpur. Some of the traditional crafts persons who used to do so many kinds of manufacturing work at small scale. We can say that basket weaving, sometimes the mat making, and pottery and blacksmiths. So many other kinds of work are done at a small scale, and the peoples are engaged in this activity apart from the farming and dairy. This is done in Palanpur. The shopkeepers are Palanpur. Shopkeepers are also there, and a number of shops are established. Grocery shops, because you need our day-to-day household work to do grocery, oil, soaps, and other kinds of so many items for the daily needs. And this is done, so shopkeepers, the shops are found, and shopkeepers, they just fulfilling the need of the villagers, and in return they just make their livelihood by this means grocery shops or other kinds of shops are also established in this village Palanpur. Now come to the next and last point. This transport, a fast developing sector. Transport is very essential, and we can say it is the lifeline of any country's economy, because to bring the farm product in the market and to carry this dairy means milk and milk product to the markets, and for education to going markets or other places, this transport are very necessary. So all kinds of transport are available in this village Palanpur, and this transport, you can see jeeps, cars, tractors, tanga, and bullock carts, means all kinds of transport facilities. And as you know earlier that this village Palanpur have all-weather roads. All-weather road means all-weather roads means metal road, pakka roads, which are functional throughout the year. Means during rainy season, through this pakka road they can go anywhere. So in this village Palanpur, transport is a fast growing sector, fast developing, because it is the lifeline of the economy of any country, transportation and communication. And luckily we can say that in the nearly since 1 decade, transportation and communication facilities have reached at a high level, and you can say that in India currently in the field of transportation and communication, a revolution has taken place, and the future is very bright. Both the transportation and communication, and it need not to say that for the growth of any countries or development or prosperity of any countries, this transport and communications are very essential, and that is a fast developing sector in village Palampur. So in this way, we have taken a glance at what the dream of a village in country would be through this imaginary village, hypothetical village Palampur. We have discussed all the aspects, what are required and what ought to be done through this chapter. In this way, this chapter is completed, and this second part of this chapter, the story of village Palampur, have it is full completion. Thanks.